Picture this. 40 years from now, you are retired. You and your significant other have traveled the world and now you're on your dream cruise. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? Well, unfortunately, that's all it is, a dream. Though this sounds amazing, for most it'll never happen. But why? The choices we make with our money greatly affect us later. We oftentimes don't realize that where we choose to attend college can affect us financially. Many people are left paying off student loan debt for years, and many don't end up paying it off at all. Today, I will be going over 1. Student loan debt being a huge financial problem today. 2. Why and the continuous cause in high tuition prices. And 3. The solution is to lowering of tuition prices and scholarships. Many of us dream of attending a wonderful four-year university, taking in the full college experience. Yet, we often don't see the huge price tag that comes along with this. Instead, we get wrapped up in the ideal college experience and take out student loans. According to the Center of Responsible Lending, student loan debt has toppled $1.5 trillion. It has become the largest consumer debt outstanding. It is estimated to take about 20 years to pay off student loans. According to the Department of Education, student loans were originally intended for families who were able to pay them back. Student loans were part of the Higher Education Act of 1965, which was meant, and I quote, to strengthen the educational resources of our colleges and universities and provide financial assistance to students in post-secondary and higher education. Now knowing student loans aren't being used as they were intended, what causes so many students to take them out? The main cause to the increase in student loans is the increasing tuition prices and the high demand for college education. Many private universities have an alarming tuition increase rate, many reaching almost about $50,000. According to Business Insider, the average tuition and fees for the 2017-2018 school year was $34,999 for private universities. The cost to attend a state university was $9,528 for residents and $21,632 for out-of-state students. From the 1980s to 2018, the cost of an undergraduate degree has risen 213% at public schools and 129% at private schools. Because of high tuition prices, 40% of students turn down their first choice of schools. On top of that, about 1 million default on their student loans each year. College remains to be expensive and continues because of supply and demand. Especially today, society pushes two narratives. One must attend college and have a degree to be successful. And 2, one must attend a four-year university to experience the fullness of college. The root of the problem per se is now there's an increasing number of students, but not an increased number in schools. Thus, colleges and universities can continuously raise prices knowing a student will be willing to take out student loans, creating this ongoing circle. Despite how expensive college is, there are ways to keep the price down and avoid student loans. There's two ways we can look at this. One is from a governmental perspective. According to the Mechanics Center of Public Policy, the government should pull back their loans and appropriations, or at least target them more directly at needy students who stand a good chance to graduate. Additionally, the government should allow colleges to compete over the student for their dollars. Though these adjustments would be beneficial, the college system has been running its way for years and might be difficult to change. So let's look at the second perspective, from the student. As students, we can find ways to keep our costs down. One of those being attending community colleges. Community colleges are about half the price of your traditional state school. Many offer also scholarships and programs that cover majority of costs. Additionally, community colleges offer a lot of the same sports programs and share many of the same teachers, but just at a much cheaper price. A second option is applying for scholarships. According to Saving for College, there was about 1.5 million scholarships available, totaling up to $6.1 billion. There's over a dozen scholarship websites to help students find scholarships according to their different backgrounds. On top of private scholarships, colleges and universities also offer their own. Attending a community college and applying for scholarships can greatly reduce the cost of college for a student. In conclusion, student debt has become one of the society's biggest issues, leaving few but some options to decrease prices. Today I have reviewed 1. The problem is why student loan debt is so high, 2. The continuous cause in high tuition prices, and 3. The solution of lowering tuition prices and scholarships. Now, knowing what you know and the different options to reduce the price of colleges, be aware of your financial decisions so that in the 30-40 years from now, you can have that dream I talked about earlier and make it a reality. Thank you.